Howdy YouTube, Dan the King here. I just wanted to make another video in the home gym log. I trained legs today and I just kind of wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind as of late, something that's helped me with my own personal training in terms of getting bigger, in terms of getting stronger. So, started lifting around 4 years ago, and I was a skinny kid, skinny underestimated kid is how I felt, but I definitely looked skinny. I definitely was skinny, skin and bones. And I want to get bigger. I think whenever everybody starts weightlifting, that's the first thing that comes to mind is getting bigger, getting stronger too, more resilient. But I just kind of wanted to talk about a balance in whenever you get to a certain point in your lifting career, intermediate up to advanced and stuff like that. I'd say an intermediate, middle intermediate maybe. But something that's helped me out as of late is realizing that just getting bigger isn't enough. Now, if you're purely bodybuilding, if that's your thing, that's cool. I want to get bigger for sure, but it's not enough. We're not going to go into spirituality, looks maxing and all this sorts of stuff. How you could get, how you have to be the full package. We're not gonna go into that. But it's not only about being bigger; it's about being stronger and more capable. And obviously, you got two different camps. You got the bodybuilders; they're all about the physiques, they're all about the aesthetics. You want to look better. It's great. If you could do that, do that. But you also got the stronger camp, the power lifters, strongmen and stuff like that. I don't necessarily apply to the idea of putting on knee sleeves, putting on a belt, putting on a squat suit and seeing how much you could squat, but I sure do like doing it. Or not doing it, but watching it. I sure do like watching it. Powerlifting, it's a sport. And bodybuilding, I guess you consider it a sport too, but I feel as if there's too much focus on one end, and they say you can't be a jack of all trades. If you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of nothing. That's what they say. But I believe there does need to be a balance in getting bigger and getting stronger. And then you could say that that's power building. There's all these different phrases. There's all these different titles that they give. But I believe if you don't focus so purely on bodybuilding, if you focused a lot, really like purely on bodybuilding or purely on powerlifting and stuff like that, it's always worth taking a step back and throwing a wrench inside the cogs. I feel like introducing some chaos into the mix, adding a new ingredient into the stew. But that's for me. I always want to get bigger. So I guess you could say I was more of a bodybuilder than I was a powerlifter. But I also love strength. I like getting stronger on my lifts, and I like getting bigger. So I train, I eat, and a lot of my program is designated to trying to hit my body, all of it, and prioritizing things that I want to grow, which I guess you could say I'm a bodybuilder. But I agree with focusing on strength too, especially certain movements like compounds. Getting stronger, it's important. I don't think it's getting bigger is the only thing you should shoot for. I think you're capable of more. You should also try to get stronger. But I'm rambling at this point. What I wanted to get at is throwing that cog, throwing that wrench inside the cog, throwing it in the gears. Introduce something new. Start stretching more, become more flexible. Try and find a sport that you like. Basketball, baseball, football. In my case, I've gotten into boxing. So that's something I want to do. I'm going to try to balance it. They say you can't really balance it. Martial arts end up engulfing you, or, stuff like that. Sports like that end up engulfing you. But that is my example. That is something that I've thrown in. Doing more cardio, all that sort of stuff. Hitting the bags, doing the shadow boxing, doing the jump ropes and stuff like that. Jump roping, getting my cardio up. Just trying to hone my technique, and it's healthy. whenever you are getting, you get into this game, you're trying to get bigger, you're trying to get stronger, and you end up doing that, and that's a good thing, obviously, but I feel like it's good to throw that in. Like I said, throw that new ingredient in. It could be something else too, like, for example, go for a run. Don't worry about running as a bodybuilder. We all know that now. They're going to kill your gains if you run. No, you're not. No, you're not. Just don't go overboard. Don't become a marathon runner. Just run. Go for a run. Do some cardio. Learn a martial art. Any sort of martial art. Anything that you're interested in. You just dabble in it a little bit. And then, best up to you. If you feel it, go to a gym. Go get your head into something. Go experience what it's like going to one of those gyms, a boxing gym. When I walked into a boxing gym, it's fun. It's fun. It's invigorating to enter a new environment like that. Of course, you're the small fry. I get you could be as big as you want, but you're the small fry if you don't have because you don't have the technique down. But once you get there and you grow from that, just alone, walk into a new environment, humbling yourself and learning, and then you can get better. You can improve in those areas. And I think that's important, especially growth. It's all spiritual. So I guess we did get on the spiritual end of this thing, but it could be anything. Go rucking, go pick up a heavy object, walk up a mountain. That's fun. And meditate. It's a form of meditation. It's enjoying nature, enjoying the surroundings, healing. It's all healing. It's just try and find that other thing. Okay, so if you're just a beginner, if you're just starting out, you can starting out in anything. Maybe you're just want to be a boxer. Maybe you just want to be purely a bodybuilder. Maybe you just purely want to get stronger and stuff like that. You want to be a powerlifter. That's great, but there comes a certain point in time where you got to add some fuel to the fire, and it's just made me enjoy my training all the more, getting bigger and getting stronger. And I know that I'm also trying to train and be capable in a sport. So despite all the ramblings, I hope that helped out a little bit. It's just something I had in my mind, something I was thinking about. It's important as a man. It's good to be capable and opening yourself up to all those things. It's good to be big and strong, but it's also worth trying things out just for your own health too. It's just worth dabbling in some things. So I hope that I could kind of enlighten and maybe give a different point of view, maybe give some ideas and stuff like that. Maybe tomorrow, after you're done with your bodybuilding session, you'll go for a run. Maybe you'll hit the heavy bag if you've got one. Maybe you'll incorporate some more technique stuff. Maybe you'll do some more stretching whenever you're warming up, safely, of course. Maybe you got a mountain behind your house and you decide to pick up the biggest, heaviest log that you could find and just walking up the mountain, all this while meditating on things, praying, so on and so forth. It's just, I hope I could help out. I hope I could give you guys some food for thought and maybe make your journey. Of course, I'm 4 years into it, so it's not like I'm not advanced by any means, but I've entered that area where just getting bigger, just getting stronger wasn't enough. Hungry for more, so I had to find something else to put on my plate. Might drop. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, be blessed. And I will see y'all and talk to y'all soon. Peace.